Today I wanted to tell you about our project. My name is Beata Michorowska. I'm a manager of this project, which is a partnership international project made co-financed by European Union, European Social Fund. I would like first to tell you about the partnership. So the leading organization is my employer, which is the State Fund for Rehabilitation of Disabled People, which is a governmental organization here in Poland. It's a fund, so it collects money from employers and from the budget grant. Then to make some programs, competitions, different kind of activities to help disabled people of different kind of disabilities to ensure that the barriers that they face are lifted, or at least are easier to deal with. This project is made by 6 organizations. 5 of them are from Poland, and 1 is our international partner from Denmark. I told you about the State Fund, which is governmental organizations. All the others are not governmental organizations. They are NGOs, and we have 1 university as well. So the Polish Association of the Blind is a self-governing membership organization operating in Poland for 70 years now. They are operating on the central level, and they have also branches in all the districts in Poland. They are strictly for the blind people and visually impaired, and they are active for many years. So they are our partner in this project, as well as the Society for the Care of the Blind, located in Laski. If you decided to go tomorrow, it's the same organization. They are in our project, and they are inviting you for the trip tomorrow morning. They are active for the blind people for 100 years now. So I think that you will know the history of the place tomorrow. So I won't be getting into details, but they are running all the stages of education for the blind children, starting from kindergartens and to the post-secondary school, music school. So it's like a teaching organization for the young people. The next partner in our project is the Maria Grzegorzewska University. It's also an institution with a 100-year-old tradition. They are focusing on pedagogy, special education, and they are training special educators, teachers, who then support people with disabilities and also blind and visually impaired people. So they were also in our project. They created base for the standards that we also prepared. Next organization is Foundation Institute for Regional Development. Is the youngest in our partnership because it was started in 2003, but they are also very active. They offer support for people with disabilities. They take part in legal procedures. They are like advising government when there is a new law processed. And our most experienced partner is Institute for Blind and Visually Impaired from Denmark. They are 150 years. They have experience, and they are offering support for blind and visually impaired people in Denmark in the whole country, and they employ specialists of this different disciplines. So this partnership is, I think, a very good start for the project. It was the first success to create such a big partnership to work together and then reach our goals. So what we wanted to do in this project was to create two standards. The first standard is for education and supplementary or further training of spatial orientation and mobility instructors. And the second standard was is the standard for training of blind and partially sighted people in spatial orientation and mobility. So we have two standards. First one is to teach instructors, and then the other one is to teach people with a disability. What we wanted to achieve by creating those two standards was the development of uniform system of education and teaching with principles based on the experience of all partnership institutions. We wanted also to unify the vocabulary, sorry, and all the methods and way of teaching, because in Poland it was very different. So the different courses taught instructors in different ways, even using different vocabulary and different methods. And now we are in the middle of the project, rather coming to the end. So we already have the first drafts of the standards. So the sorry, I didn't change my. So the three project tasks, we are in the middle. So the first was the preparation of standards. Then we test the standards by conducting training. And third, which is still before us, is recommendations that we want to make. Okay, sorry for not doing this slide. So what are the main parts of our standard of training the instructors? So we have the characteristic of the O&M instructor job. We describe the requirements for the position. We describe also the competency profile of the instructor, the recruitment criteria, career advancement path. We also created the code of professional ethics. Of course, the main part, the training program, which I will show more detailed later. And of course, templates for documents so that they are ready to use. So our basic training program is very broad. So it consists of more than 300 didactic hours of classes, most of which are practical classes. Then we have 40 hours of teaching assistant practice, and then more than 400 hours of self-study, if I translated it right. It's it's like working working with people blind and visually impaired for as a trial. So not as an instructor, self-made instructor, but still as teaching, as learning. Sorry. We have divided all these didactic hours in learning models, which are described in the model. So we have the medical model, Tyflopedagogy model, psychological model, and different stages of methods models. So there's basic, more advanced, expanding, and practical. So this is the first standard. And the second standard is divided in 3 parts. First part is introduction, where we describe again the target group, the characteristics, assess the needs and opportunities, how to build the individual program for the individual person. And we provide some methodological guidelines for teaching O&M. In second part, we have, again, the teaching program, which was divided in 17 learning fields. Also divided into the baseline and advanced knowledge and skills, safety measures, weather conditions, how to assess them, new technologies, and moving with a guide dog. And the last part are, again, templates of different questionnaires, skills assessment templates, or individual teaching programs, and certificates. Both standards are available in Polish for now, but we will be translating them, and they will be accessible on our website if you want more details, because the documents are like 100 pages long. So I couldn't get into more details today. So that was our first task, and the second task, which is on the finished right now, is we tried to train instructors according to the standards, just to test them and check if it's good or if it needs modifications. So the training for a new spatial orientation and mobility instructor is finished. We have trained 16 new instructors. We also finished the supplementary training. It was shorter for the active instructors. For them, we just proposed 4 sessions, 60 hours, only to make their knowledge more up to date. So they had special orientation of young children, guide dogs, echolocation, and modern technologies as as upgrade of their skills. What is now still ongoing is training for visually impaired people. Each of our instructor has at least 2 people, and for each of them, they have 100 hours of lessons that they do. And yes, then we are checking how they are going. So we gather information from them if it works like we planned on, or if there are any problems. We also buy the white canes for the people if they need them. So for now, we are collecting information from all the testing. We're talking with the instructors, with the people with disabilities, and we are collecting all the results just to make the standards more adequate, and we will update them. Our project is finishing in November, so until then, both standards will be ready. We also will prepare recommendations how to implement the standards in Polish system to grant the constant financing for teaching both instructors and for teaching blind people. And we are planning to introduce the new qualification into the Polish qualifications framework. We already did the analysis that it will be level 5 in this framework. And we are now planning only one qualification that will be spatial orientation and mobility instructor. So this is still before us. We plan to translate everything in English, so it will be accessible if you want. If you try to contact us, this is our website. It's all in Polish, unfortunately, but I hope the Google Translate works well, so you could translate it anyway. And if you want to contact me, there's my email and the email of the project. So if you want some further information, just write an email and we will keep you updated. Thank you very much.